Justin mentioned the NBN fibre to the curb supply agreement that we signed yesterday, and this is a tremendous milestone for the company, where once again we're successful in competing against large overseas multinationals on a high-profile project of national significance. The agreement involves the supply of specialised distribution point units and services needed for the NBN's fibre to the curb rollout. DPUs offer a great solution in terms of rollout time and cost, and the NBN's fibre to the curb footprint has already been expanded to cover more premises than first planned. NBN's public announcements indicated that at least 700,000 premises will be covered within the fibre to the curb project. The DPU technology overcomes a challenge that is not unique to Australia. All around the world, governments and network operators are rolling out fast broadband initiatives. They all need to prepare for a digital future, and they all need to do it effectively and cost efficiently. A DPU-based solution offers a new alternative to costly fibre to the premise rollouts and delivers much better speeds than fibre to the node without a significant additional cost. The fibre to the curb solution brings fibre close to the premises without requiring entry to private property. The DPUs can be installed inside sunken distribution pits or mounted on poles and links a single fibre connection to up to 4 premises. With such a new concept, maybe the best thing to do is show you a video.
Fibre. It's the fastest growing type of broadband connection, and it's super fast, delivering gigabit speeds all over the world. Carriers and network operators need to deliver it quickly and cost effectively. But there's no simple way to get fibre optic cable all the way to the premises. The biggest challenge lies between the main fibre network and the home. Those final few metres involve extra civil works, engineering resources, labour and equipment costs, which all adds to the expense. Add the logistics of gaining access to private property, this slows the deployment considerably. Fibre to node offers a faster and cheaper option, but the trade-off is speed, which slows over the long length of copper that runs between the node and the house. Offering a fast and economical alternative, fibre to the distribution point pushes fibre close to homes. NetComm Wireless's robust network terminating device brings super fast broadband speeds up to 200 megabit per second downlink and 100 megabit per second uplink to multiple premises by converting a GPON signal to VDSL2 using existing copper infrastructure. Waterproof, pressure-proof and temperature resistant. This device is specifically engineered for mass installation on telegraph poles or inside sunken distribution pits located less than 200 metres from the premises. To reduce deployment costs even further, the device can be remotely activated and managed en masse, and is reverse powered from the premises to avoid the cost of installing a dedicated power supply. So when the user is ready to start their service, they simply plug in a small reverse power feed unit inside their home and start streaming.
As you can understand, a DPU deployment saves a huge amount of time and cost when compared to fibre to the home connections. This is why a DPU solution represents a significant global market opportunity for NetComm Wireless. And we will leverage the expertise gained from the NBN's fibre to the curb rollout to grow partnerships offshore, as we are doing with our fixed wireless solution. At last year's AGM, I talked about the success of the NBN fixed wireless network. At that time, its download-upload speed was a world-leading 25.5 megabits per second. Since then, NBN introduced a new 50-20 megabits per second speed tier using our wireless network terminating devices. This progress is impressive. The number of homes and businesses actively using the service more than doubled, and 118,000 units were deployed and activated by the 30th of June this year. This is driving strong revenue and earnings growth for our company. In the US, we are making excellent progress on our fixed wireless partnership. We recently announced a key technical milestone that allowed us to progress the contract to the next in-field trial stage. Although complex large-scale projects involve long lead times, the fixed wireless experience that we've gained here in Australia has enabled us to pass the US project's technical requirements relatively quickly. And we are now working on a small-scale trial and ecosystem testing. We also strengthened our position in the global fixed wireless market following the signing of a supply agreement with Nokia for its global Fast Mile initiative. Now, last year I told you that we would grow our team of engineers to meet our increasing pipeline of opportunities. This objective was achieved with the launch of our first R&D facility outside of Australia in Sunrise, Florida, and the further expansion of our R&D centres in both Sydney and Melbourne. Over the coming year, we'll continue to invest in our engineering resources to support our strategic growth objectives. The wireless M2M, or industrial IoT market, is expected to reach $11 trillion by 2025. Everything is being connected to the internet, and this is disrupting public and private organisations across every industry sector worldwide. NetComm Wireless is now globally recognised for its unique capabilities in this area, and our Listen, Innovate, Solve methodology is providing us the opportunity to differentiate ourselves in the global M2M market. We are growing our strategic partnerships and developing bespoke solutions engineered to overcome complex project challenges in areas such as building automation and vending solutions. For less challenging deployments, we also engineer pre-certified M2M devices that are ready for global deployment. Network and technological upgrades drive ongoing demand for these devices. Telstra has recently announced that it will shut down its 2G network before the end of the year, and Optus and Vodafone have now announced plans to do the same thing in 2017. So this has forced a nationwide upgrade of 2G devices, many of which are M2M devices used by utility, security and manufacturing companies. Businesses all around the world will need to prepare for the inevitable migration to 3G and 4G, and this presents a large-scale opportunity for the company. During the year, we developed the Vodafone Machine Link 4G, which Vodafone has launched globally this year, and our latest 4G M2M device was recently certified in the US by Verizon Wireless. And as Justin mentioned, we're seeing a number of other opportunities resulting from the shutdown of the PSTN networks around the world. NetComm Wireless recently won multiple awards for innovation again in 2016. And this year we won the industry's top award for IoT innovation, the newly introduced ACOM Award for IoT Innovator. Our innovation capabilities have also been honoured in the US, where we were presented with the Compass Intelligence Award for IoT innovation at CES in Las Vegas earlier this year. In October this year, we welcomed Timo Brewer and Chris Last to our senior management team. Timo has been appointed as Chief Operating Officer. This is a newly created role introduced to oversee global sales, marketing, operations and customer support. Timo has over 30 years of experience in the global telecommunications sector. His background in engineering, manufacturing and sales spans many geographies and complements our global growth initiatives. Chris has joined the company as Chief Financial Officer. He brings 25 years of chartered accounting, treasury, investor relations and senior finance experience to the role, which focuses on strengthening our internal finance capabilities. Ken Sheridan has moved from CFO to the position of Chief Strategy Officer. Ken's been a member of the board and management team for over 5 years and is very well placed to guide the company's strategic future. Last week we announced a new engineering group structure and the appointment of Sergio Perez to the newly created position of Senior Vice President Engineering. This appointment reflects the restructure of the company's engineering activities into 2 key areas to support the rapid growth of the business. Product development execution, which are activities that deliver products to customers, and secondly, future technologies, which are activities that identify, review, evaluate, and introduce future technologies. Sergio has a 32-year background in product development, design engineering, and high-volume mass production, and will take on full responsibility of project engineering activities in Sydney, Melbourne, and Sunrise in Florida. Under the new structure, our Chief Technology Officer, Steve Collins, at the back of the room, will focus on future technologies. Steve will drive innovation and future strengthen the company's position as a global communications technology leader. We're developing a portfolio business covering 3 dimensions: technology, geography, and customers. Today, our technology covers fixed wireless, distribution point, M2M with a focus on customer pain points, as well as consumer devices for the Australian and New Zealand markets. But we are technology agnostic and always look for the next new technical solution. In terms of geography, we are looking at the first world countries, and so the US and Europe are of key interest to us. As for customers, we're focused on the Tier 1 network operators and large global clients who require specialised communications devices. Now, ours is a long-term business. While we have long lead times in our sales cycle, the rewards are great. Our design wins involve large-scale, multiple-year contracts with significant and influential counterparties. And as we layer up multiple design wins over the next few years, we will move to having a well-balanced portfolio of projects and revenues. Now, NetComm Wireless has been connecting people and things for over 34 years, and we are now connecting places to fast and reliable broadband with our fixed wireless and new distribution point technologies. The NBN fibre to the curb rollout will be the world's largest VDSL-based distribution point deployment, and the number of premises earmarked for fibre to the curb has already expanded to 700,000 premises, and we expect that more homes and businesses will be added over time. Following a period of in-field testing by NBN, we would expect to start making shipments of DPUs for the fibre to the curb project early in financial year 18. We're also expecting growing demand for our DPU technology from governments and operators in Europe, USA and other regions worldwide. In the US, we're making excellent progress working with one of the nation's largest telcos to connect homes and businesses to a national fixed wireless network and raise the $51 million needed to back our growth plans. Our agreement with Nokia further strengthens our position in the global fixed wireless market. We've developed strong partnerships and proven technology, and the rapid growth of our business presents both opportunities and challenges. Opportunities come from the introduction of new generations of network technology, global digital demands and evolving business models, and the challenge is to grow our pool of talented hardware, software and RF engineers to ensure that we have the engineering resources in place to accelerate our growth trajectory both locally and globally. So we are investing in the future growth and focus on our people. I'd like to thank our management team, the engineers and all our staff for the hard work this year. And I'd also like to thank the Chairman and the Board for their guidance and support. Thank you very much.